Ron.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Panther Basketball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. The Medina Valley Panthers facing the Harlandale Indians. We're going to run some commercials, go to the playing of the national anthem, and we'll be back with the tip-off and the starting lineups when Panther Basketball continues in just a moment.
Right now at Chevrolet's three-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks, plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash, and $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with zero down, or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Live.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. Starting lineups for the visiting Harlandale Indians: Marissa Ortiz, Camila Sosa, Sadie Mancha, Casilla Sandoval, and Maddie Rodriguez. For your home team, Medina Valley Panthers: Destiny Slaughter, Trinity Dixon, Janaza Lee, Kyla Carter, and Tori Ruffin. Harlandale comes in with a record of 10-1 in district play. McCullum 10-1 in district play. Southside 8-3. Southwest Legacy 5-6. Medina Valley and Southwest at 4-7 in fifth. So the Panthers are one spot out of the playoffs. But Marcus, they come in and play in the number one team along with McCullum. So this is not going to be an easy task, even though you're at home.
No, it's not. I think I heard earlier, I think Medina Valley is on a
three-game
win streak. So let's hope that win streak keeps up and we can take a win here.
Yeah, they've clawed themselves back into the playoff race. At one time, they were 1-7. Now they're 4-7. And this would go a long ways for the playoffs here to knock off one of the division leaders here. But it's going to be a tough task. As we witnessed, Marcus, in the JV game, we thought it was a basketball game, and it turned out to be a football game midway through as the referees kind of let them get away with a lot.
They did.
Let's hopefully, if it starts out this way, they kind of get them
mellow it
separated
out.
and say, okay, we're
Yes.
playing basketball tonight. Let's not let the whistle dictate how the games are going to go.
I believe that 8-minute quarter took 25 minutes to
In
complete.
regular time?
In regular time, yeah. So let's hope for a clean game, fun game, and hope for a W here.
So it's Ruffin against Rodriguez in the circle. Ball's up. Tip is won by Harlandale. Now it's stolen by Carter. Carter with it on the left side. Back to the middle to Lee. Lee driving in. Tries to dish it off to Dixon now on the rebound. All the way underneath to Ruffin. Ruffin in. Cannot get it to fall off the front iron. Rebound by Harlandale. Fought underneath. It's going to be Harlandale ball.
Number 23 there underneath the basket, rough, and wasn't able to get it. No. Okay.
So Ortiz bring it in, cross the timeline, off to the left wing, feeding underneath to Ortiz. Ortiz no, can't get it to fall. Fought far underneath, and it's come out of there by Kayla Carter. Carter with it, drives in, tries to hit Lee underneath. The runner in the lane is good.
Good.
2 points for Janaisa Lee. Good job of moving the ball around. Ortiz crosses the timeline, picked up by Lee. Underneath to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a one-hand runner. Cannot get it to fall. Gets her own rebound. Ortiz with it in between the circles. 3-point shot up and off the front heel. No good. Ruffin with it out front to Dixon. Dixon with it. Backs it back out. A long three by Carter off the front iron. No good. Rebound fought underneath. Taken away by Rodriguez. Rodriguez crosses the timeline. Picked up by Ruffin. All the way in, runner stepping, kicking back out to Ortiz for three. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Trinity Dixon. Dixon with it in between the circles. Man-to-man zone for Harlandale. Carter with a long three. Nothing but
Left side of that backboard.
left side of the backboard. Dixon with it, off to Carter. Carter with it, bounce low to Ruffin. Ruffin with it, spin in the lane. Jump shot no good, off the heel. Rebound by Sandoval. Sandoval with it on the stripe. Blocked. Out of bounds. It's going to be Harlandale ball under their own basket. Medina Valley with a 2-0 lead. As they're going to give the ball to Medina Valley after a little discussion. They'll say it was off of number 24, Sandoval. So Carter will cross the timeline. Slowly dribbles up, will be picked up. She crossed the timeline by Sosa. Sosa with it in between the circles off to Lee. Lee off to the left side, picked up by Ortiz. Trinity Dixon with it now in between the circles. Backs it back out, avoids the 5-second count. Now back to Carter. Carter one-step jab and into the lane. The runner is good. And hangs on the rim.
Panthers
That's 2
up.
points for Carter, 4-0.
4-0.
As Ortiz will bring it across. Picked up by Ruffin outside, a long three, off the heel, no good. Rebound, one shot, Ruffin with it. Off to Slaughter, Slaughter with it. Now Ruffin gets the loose ball. Slaughter with it, pounds out the dribble, now to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Carter, a long three, no good.
Just off the right
Rebound
side.
by Ortiz, almost had that ball to fall. As Sosa will bring it across the timeline, picked up by Slaughter. Ortiz with it, picked up by Carter. Carter on the left wing, a little runner, no good. Rebound underneath. It's going to get a foul on the shot. Will shoot two. Backside rebound by Rodriguez. They're going to get Ruffin with the foul. That's her first foul. As Rodriguez will go to the line for two. 4-0 here. 2 minutes into the first quarter. Three minutes. Boy, my math is really good, isn't it?
Panther
Free
math
throw.
there.
Yeah, free throw off the heel, no good. Second shot. Lefty in there. First point of the night belongs to Maddie Rodriguez. As Slaughter will cross the timeline, picked up by Sosa, off to Carter. Carter with it, cross court to Ruffin. Ruffin with it on Sandoval. Spin, kicks it back out. Slaughter with it, drives in, backs it back out, looking underneath, but kicks it back out to Carter in between the circles. Ruffin with it, he tried to back down. The big Gowling could not get it to fall as Ortiz crosses the timeline, picked up by Slaughter. Kicks it back out now to Sandoval. Sandoval drives in among the trees. Spinner in the lane off the front heel, no good. Rebound by Carter. One shot for the Panthers. A good job of rebounding on the defensive side. As Dixon will cross the timeline. Screen set by Ruffin. A long three. Good! 3 points for Trinity Dixon. 7-1 is your score. Ortiz triggers the inbounds. Gets the ball back. She's going to be picked up by Slaughter. Top of the key to Sandoval. Sandoval drives down. Going to get the body on Ruffin. That's 2 fouls on Ruffin. We're going to get J.J. Wynn to check it in the ball game. As Rodriguez will go to the line to shoot 2 more. She was 1 for 1 on the first time. Free throw is up and off the rim, no good. As J.J. Wynn comes in. Tori Ruffin to the side. Ruffin, no points, but's done some damage on the offensive rebound. Free throw is up and no good. 1 for 3 is Rodriguez from the charity stripe as Carter slows down the dribble. Going to be picked up by Sosa in between the circles. Carter top of the circle. Dishes it off to Slaughter. Dixon with it now, picked up by Sandoval. Dixon with it, screen set by Wynn. Kicks it back to Wynn. Wynn with a runner, and they're going to get it to go. Good job of dish and go from Slaughter to Wynn.
Yes.
So they got number 24, I believe, on that foul. Sandoval. As Wynn gets it to fall. 10-1 in favor of the Panthers. Panthers with a full court press. Lee guarding the ball, now off Sosa. Sosa with it, cross court, stolen by Carter, now saved by Sandoval, and you're going to get a little aggressive there. They're going to get number 13, Trinity Dixon, on the foul.
Looked like she was attempting the steal there, and then the Harlandale stepped into her and got on top of her.
3 team fouls already for the Panthers here in the first quarter. A little bit of carrying there, but does not get called as Dixon will get the steal. Picked up by Sosa. Switch on the double team over to Mancha. Lee with it on the timeline. Now gets it kicked out, stolen underneath by Sandoval. Ortiz will cross the timeline in between the circles. Picked up by Slaughter. Off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Sandoval on the left wing. Tries to get Slaughter. Cut and go. Can't get it. Dixon with it one-on-one. Ortiz with a runner in the lane. What a shot! Trinity Dixon with 5 points here in the quarter. 12-1 in favor of the Panthers. Sandoval with it. Panthers trying to trap as Wynn on the guard. Now over to Sandoval. Oh, Rodriguez gets hammered from behind. Rodriguez will go to the line once again, but she is 1 for 4 so far. Fourteen fouls, 2:32 left to go. Panthers with a 12-1 lead here. First free throw for Rodriguez. Gets all of the rim and it hit the wire up there, and I guess it counts if it goes off of that. Because it sure hit it and was moving, but she gets the kind roll. Second free throw up, and that one's also good. 12-3. As Carter will cross the timeline. Picked up by Mancha. In between the circles, Carter drives to the left, now back to the left. Tries to dish it underneath, it's stolen by Ortiz. Ortiz with it, picked up by Slaughter, backing it out. Rodriguez wanting the ball, a runner in the lane, no good. Rebound by Wynn, just one shot. And an errant throw out of bounds as Dixon wanted to get the ball on the side, but it's thrown out of bounds. And Mancha will trigger the inbounds. Ortiz with it. Now to Rodriguez. Rodriguez using her big body, cannot get it to go. One shot, and the Panthers come away with it. 1-on-2. Dixon will challenge the odds, and then it's kicked back out to Slaughter. Slaughter with it, top of the key to Carter. Carter picked up by Rodriguez. A long three off the heel, no good. Rebound fought for. Carter gets her own rebound off the wing to Dixon for a long three, no good. Backside rebound by Mancha.
1:30 left in the first.
Ortiz will pick it up, picked up by Lee. Screen set up top by Rodriguez. A long three for Ortiz, and that ball is good. 12-6. As Slaughter crosses the timeline, shouting out directions. Tries to challenge Ortiz, now back out. Bounce pass in the lane to Win. Win with it off the Carter. Carter with a little runner. No good, but fights and gets her own rebound. Coach Montgomery shouting out the offensive plays. The screen set up top by Lee. Carter with it, left-handed runner, challenged by Rodriguez. They're going to get a foul on Rodriguez.
57 seconds left in the first.
Inside a minute left to go, 12-6. Carter steps to the line for the Panthers. 2 points here in the first quarter. Free throw up and all around and cannot go. Second free throw for Carter. Free throw up, and that one's good. 13-6 as Ortiz will cross the timeline, picked up by Slaughter. Now to Mancha, Mancha to Rodriguez. Rodriguez off to the wing. Now a wild pass, it's going to be over and back. And good job by Slaughter of just letting it go out of bounds. Panthers will get the ball with 44 seconds left. Mancha with a pass cross court, wild. As Ibarra will come out of the game. Rios into the ball game for Ibarra. Slaughter with it, over to Dixon. Dixon back to Slaughter. Ortiz picking up Dixon, now to the top of the key to J.J. Wynn. Now underneath, Lee with it, they're going to get her for her travel. Or no, actually for 3 seconds in the lane. As Mancha will trigger the inbounds pass. Off to Sandoval. Sandoval left-handed dribble across the timeline. Picked up by Lee. Sandoval tried to drive in. Good job by Lee cutting her off. Now off to Mancha. Mancha to Ortiz. Ortiz will challenge Slaughter. Contested jumper, no good. Rebound underneath by Rodriguez, and she'll shoot too. Let's see who this foul's on.
I think it's on Wynn. 23.
23. So that's on Janeza Lay. That is her first foul. 5 team fouls. First free throw is up and good. All 4 of Rodriguez's points have came from the charity stripe. Free throw up, and that one's off the heel, no good, but Ortiz with it underneath, a long 3, and they're gonna get a foul, another foul on Lee. That's gonna be 3 shots coming.
Letting them get back into the game.
That's 2 fouls on Lee. And Lucero Mills looks like she'll check in after this first free throw. 3 free throws coming for Ortiz. First one is up and no good, all around off the heel and back out. Harlandale cold from the free throw line. Ortiz's second one is up and good. That's 4 for Ortiz. 4 for Ortiz, 4 for Rodriguez. The rest of the team scoreless. Free throw number 3 coming now for Ortiz. It's up and good. 14 seconds left as Carter will bring the ball up, picked by Mancha when she crosses the timeline. Mancha with it, screen tried to be set by J.J. Wynn, but no, it's stolen by Mills. Rios now with it, kicks it back to Ortiz, a long 3, no good. So after 1 quarter, it's Medina Valley 13, Harlandale 9. We're going to take a commercial break, be back when Panther basketball continues in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. 13-9 after one. Trinity Dixon with 5, Janeza Lay with 2, Kyla Carter with 3, and off the bench, JJ Wynn for 3. 5 for Ortiz and 4 for Rodriguez. Mancha dribbles in, kicks it back out to Ortiz, tries to set a screen up top. Backing back out. Ortiz with it. Screen set up high by Rodriguez. A long 3 for Ortiz. No, nothing but air. Tried to rebound, gets the rebound underneath, kicks it out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez cross court is stolen by Dixon. Dixon going all the way in. Runner is good. Trinity Dixon with 2. As Sandoval will dribble across the timeline. A long 3 off the heel, no good. Rebound underneath, foot for, tipped, and it's going to be saved. Now it's going to be out of bounds. Harlandale will maintain possession on their own home side. As Mancha will trigger inbounds, now Ortiz will switch. Kicks it up top to Sandoval. Sandoval tightly guarded up top by Mills. We'll get a traveling call as a turnover.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Actually, possession goes to Medina Valley. As Carter will dribble across the timeline, picked up by Mancha in between the circles. Now off to the right. Left wing picked up by Dixon. Dixon guarded tightly by Rios. Good screen set up top, a long 3. Good! Trinity Dixon with 5 points in the quarter. Panthers extend the lead to 18-9. As Mancha will cross the timeline, stolen by Wynn. Wynn kicks it back out to Carter. Carter with it, back to Wynn. Wynn picked up by Mancha. She crossed the timeline, off to the left wing to Slaughter. A long 3 for Slaughter, no good. Rebound by Wynn. Carter with it off the right wing, backs it back out, picked up by Sandoval. Panthers slowing down, running a set play here as it kicks off to the left wing to Slaughter. Slaughter with it, picked up by Ortiz. Now back in between the circles to Carter. Carter driving, runner in the lane. Gonna draw the foul. Let's see if that's on number 42. 2 shots coming, and that's off of, that foul is gonna be on Rodriguez. That is her second foul. 18-9. Carter at the charity stripe for the first one of 2. Free throw up, and it's good. Panthers on a 6-0 run here to start the second quarter. Almost 2 minutes into the quarter. Carter with the free throw. It's up off the front heel, no good. Picked up by Ortiz. Ortiz is picked up by Slaughter. Slaughter cross court to Sosa. Sosa across the timeline. Drives in, spinner in the lane, kicks it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a little keyhole jumper, cannot get it to go. Ortiz with a long 3, nothing but air underneath, foot for. And it's going to come out of there, and it's going to be off of Harlandale. It's going to be Medina Valley's ball. As Mills with some good defense underneath for the Panthers. Dixon now with it, walks up the court for the Panthers. Going to be picked up in between the circles by Mancha. All the way in, little runner in the lane, off the rim, and the backboard, good. That's 7 in the quarter for Dixon, 21-9. Pressure in the backcourt by Slaughter. So Ortiz will cross the timeline, screen set up top by Rodriguez. Kicks it back out to Mancha. Mancha driving underneath, the little runner in the lane, no good, gets her own rebound. Now off to Sosa. Sosa to Ortiz. Underneath to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with it, point blank range, cannot get it to fall, gets her own rebound, and it's going to get fouled underneath. J.J. Wynn is going to be charged with that foul. That is her first foul. Rodriguez battling hard, Marcus, for rebounds underneath, but she just cannot get those point blank shots to fall.
She cannot.
Free throw up and no good.
And trouble at the line as well.
Absolutely. Less than 50% now from the charity stripe for Rodriguez. Free throw up and it is no good. Rebounded by Mills. Saved on the corner. Mills will bring it across the timeline. Going to get a timeout. It's a 30-second. We're going to keep it right here. Marcus and the Panthers on an 8-0 run to start this quarter, have extended this lead to 12 points, and they're doing exactly what they need to do. They're finishing at the basket, getting some easy shots. They're also making the outside shots with that little out and it.
The give and go.
Give and go. So,
and being aggressive, playing fast, and keeping them, pressuring them half court on.
All but 2 of the baskets so far have come from assists.
Yes.
And that's a good sign, as the Panthers are just putting enough pressure on Harlandale, taking them out of their element. And the aggressor right now is Medina Valley, where I thought it'd be Harlandale coming into this contest if you look at the records and how they pretty much manhandled the Panthers the first time they played them. But it was at Harlandale, and it's a different story when you come here to Medina Valley.
And the Panthers know if they want to be in the hunt, they got to be aggressive.
Yeah, this is a game they got to have.
They got to have.
Dixon will trigger the inbounds. Picked up by Mancha on the left wing. Pounding out the dribble. Screen looking to be set by Lee. Now kicks it back out. A long contested 3. Wow, she's feeling it tonight. Trinity Dixon with 10 points in this quarter. Another 3-pointer. As Sandoval will get it across the court, across the timeline to Sosa. Sosa back out to Ortiz. Ortiz, top of the key, now kicks it back out to Sandoval. Sandoval underneath. No, as Rodriguez cannot get the point-blank shot to fall again. As she had, Marcus, there was no contested on that. She just missed that little bunny underneath.
The defender was completely behind her, and she had a free basket, and she wasn't able to get it.
It was a good dish by Sandoval.
Yes. Possession to the Harlandale.
So Ortiz will trigger the inbounds pass under their own basket. Mancha with it on the left wing. Tipped away by Dixon. Dixon with it coast to coast. And, wow. 12 points in the quarter. It's all Trinity Dixon for the Panthers. Ortiz with it, kicks it back out. Mancha cross court to Sandoval. Sandoval drives in. Underneath to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with it. She's going to get that one to fall. So finally 2 points for Harlandale. See who they're going to get. 25 on the foul. That's going to be Carter. That's her first foul. As Dixon, Ruffin will check back in. J.J. Wynn to the bench for the Panthers. Halfway through the second quarter, 26-11. Free throw up and good. Three points in the quarter, the only 3 in the quarter for Harlandale, as Carter checks the signals, gets a sign from Montgomery, set up a play, all the way in. It's going to be blocked by Rodriguez, but gets her own rebound, now kicking out to Dixon. Dixon cross court to Slaughter. Slaughter fakes the 3, gets a defender in the air, now kicks it back out, and Ortiz comes with the loose ball. Off to Mancha. Mancha back to Ortiz. Ortiz picks up her dribble. Looking underneath, and Ruffin is right there for the steal. Slaughter will cross the timeline. All the way in, little runner in the lane, off the rim, no good. Fought for, Carter gets the rebound. A lot of carnage underneath the basket. It's going to be a timeout. Officials timeout.
Ortiz took a hard fall underneath the basket.
Yeah, Ortiz and Ruffin got tangled up underneath. Looks like they're both going to be okay. Ortiz took the worst part of that. Ten-point advantage in this quarter. Dixon with 12, Carter with one, and just 3 points for Harlandale as Carter will pound out the dribble, picked up by Sosa. Sosa now off to Dixon in between the circles, double team out front, tipped away from Mancha. Panthers will maintain possession. Harlandale double teaming Dixon out front as Dixon will inbounds the pass to Slaughter on the left wing, picked up by Ortiz. Screen set up top by Ruffin. Slaughter with it, kicks it down low. Lee with it, picked up by Ortiz. Going to get a body foul on Ortiz on the floor. That's Ortiz's first foul. Two fouls apiece in the quarter. As Carter will bring the inbounds to Dixon. Dixon with it, off the right wing. Double team, kicks it underneath to Ruffin. Good give and go. Ruffin with the bunny underneath. Another assist there for Dixon. Now Sosa will cross the timeline. 2.5 minutes left to go. Sosa give and go to Mancha. Mancha underneath to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the one-hand runner in.
She gets one to fall.
Dixon with it now on the sideline. Double team. She's going to go all the way in. Going to get bailed out. It's a little wild shot there, but they're going to send her to the free throw line. So they're going to get number 14 with the foul. That's Camila Sosa's first foul. 28-14. Panthers have doubled up Harlandale here in the first quarter, in the first half. Free throw up, no good. One of the only things that's not went right for Dixon tonight.
In this quarter, yeah.
12 points in this quarter. Second free throw up, and that's off the front heel, no good. Rebound by Sandoval. But it's fought for. Ruffin with it, kicked away, and it's going to be a loose ball.
Harlandale ball.
Going to be Harlandale's ball with 2:11 left to go. Ruffin fought for it. Slaughter came up with it, but tried to field the ball outside. It just got away from her. As Sosa will cross the timeline, off to Ortiz. Now down underneath to Sandoval. Sandoval kicks it back out. Ortiz with a long three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought underneath. It's going to be off of Harlandale. Panthers ball with under 2 minutes left to go. Sosa will pick up the pressure. Now she backs off as Carter slowly dribbles across the timeline. In between the circles, Sosa picking her up. Carter with it, kicks it back out to Slaughter. Slaughter on the left wing, picked up by Ortiz. Now back to Carter as Carter dribbles in between the circles. Top of the key, kicks it off to the hot hand Dixon. Dixon picked up underneath by Mancha. Now goes, dribbles underneath. A wild shot, she's not going to get the foul. Kicked out, and Ortiz will bring it across for Harlandale. Picked up by Slaughter, a runner, no good. Fought for a rebound by Mancha. Mancha kicks it back up, no good. It's going to be off of Harlandale Panthers basketball. They're getting second and third shots, but they're all contested as the Panthers are getting a hand in the Indians' face every time they come up for a shot.
A little over a minute left in the half.
Screen set by Ruffin up top. Carter pounds out the dribble, a little teardrop in the lane. Cannot get it to fall. Ruffin fights for it. Carter with it off to glance. Now Slaughter with it in between the circles, picked up by Sosa. Sosa with it, kicked off to Lee. Lee drives in, picked off, kicked off by Ruffin. Ruffin challenging underneath. It's blocked by Rodriguez. Sandoval coming up with a loose ball. Carter steals it from her, kicks it back out to Dixon. Dixon gets her up in the air, cannot get it to fall. Backside rebound by Sandoval. 32 seconds left to go. Sosa dribbling all the way coast to coast. Little runner in the lane. Cannot get it to fall, but Mancha will go to the free throw line for two with 28 seconds left to go in the quarter.
On number 11.
Yeah, that's a foul on Slaughter. That's her first foul of the evening. As Mancha will go to the free throw line. She's scoreless tonight. Not anymore. First free throw is up and good.
Wynn comes back in for number 23.
Lee out of the ball game. Win back in for the Panthers. Second free throw is up, and that one falls. So Mancha with 2 in the quarter. 20 seconds left. See if the Panthers just try to hold for one shot as Carter will cross the time. They're going to get a body foul called on number 22, Mancha. Actually, that's number 23 as Villalobos has checked into the ball game. Carter will get the inbounds, picked up by Sosa. Pounding out the dribble in between the circles. Carter drives in, tipped away. Ortiz coming away with it with 10 seconds left to go. See if they play for the last shot. Ortiz with it. Jumper gets every part of the rim and falls. 2 points for Ortiz, a long half-court pass, no good. 28-18 as the Panthers will take the lead. We will be back when Panther basketball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet, continues in just a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks, plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash, and $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down, or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
You're watching MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks, plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash, and $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with zero down, or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. 13 in the first quarter for the Panthers, 15 in the second, 28 points, 9 in each quarter for the visiting Harlandale Indians. But in that second quarter, Marcus, it was all Trinity Dixon with 12 points, 1 by Kyla Carter and 2 by Tori Ruffin. And she's not only feeding the ball in and out, but she's getting the shots to fall. And we still have every one of the Panthers' baskets, with the exception of 2, have come from an assist. So that's a good thing. That means the Panthers are moving the ball. They're working that in and out zone good, kicking the ball out, kicking the ball in when they need to. They totally have Harlandale frustrated here. Let's see what kind of strategy Harlandale has in this second half. What do you think Harlandale has to do to get back into this ball game?
I agree with you. I do believe they are flustered, and it looks like they keep trying to get the ball to Ortiz. I think they're going to have to find a way to get it to her more, because every time they fed her, Medina Valley has been there defensively, and it seems like she's getting frustrated. So to me, it looks like they're going to have to find a way to get the ball to Ortiz more. I guess to start the play, or even to
and they're not getting the outside shot to fall at all.
Yes.
Plus, when they get it underneath to Rodriguez, like you said, she can't finish at the rim, and
Yes.
she's below 500 from the charity stripe.
Yes.
So they need her to get back into her form, making those shots underneath, getting that contact, and getting some old-fashioned three-point plays with the 2 points in the free throw,
and
but
one.
and the add one, as you mentioned. So 17 points for Dixon, 2 for Janaisa Lee, 4 for Kyla Carter, 2 for Ruffin, 3 off the bench for J.J. Wynn for the visiting Harlandale Indians. 7 points for Ortiz, 2 for Mancha, and 9 for Maddie Rodriguez. So only 3 scores and none off the bench
Oh, wow.
for Harlandale. So that's something that's going to have to change. Is they got a deep bench. They're suiting up 17 players, but they're only running a seven player rotation. That's the same thing what the Panthers have been running here, 7-man rotation. As the first players off the bench have been J.J. Wynn and Lucera Mills. So Panthers have the possession arrow. They will trigger the ball in as the Panthers on your radio dial will be moving. Well, you can see that because you got it here, but on the radio dial you'll be moving from left to right, right to left. Starting 5 same for both teams out there. As Slaughter across the timeline, picked up by Ortiz. Man-to-man defense for Harlandale. So they kick it back out to Dixon in between the circles. Double team off to Slaughter. Slaughter for 3. No good. Rebound backside by Sosa. Sosa will cross the timeline, picked up by Ruffin. Driving all the way in. Off to Mancha on the wing. No good. Rebound backside. Rebound up and off the rim by Mancha. Fought for it underneath. Cannot get the blank shot. Gets her own rebound. Now Ruffin comes down with the loose ball. 2 good looks by Villalobos, but could not get him to fall. Little free throw jumper, no good by Carter. Rebound by Mancha. She'll cross the timeline. Dishes it off to Villalobos. Villalobos cannot get it to fall again, as that's 3 good looks that number 23 has had for Harlandale and cannot get him to fall. We're probably going to see Rodriguez back in the ball game now for Villalobos, as she had a chance to make a couple of baskets to start the quarter and could not get him to fall. Carter will walk the ball across the timeline, be picked up by Sosa. Carter with it, now dribbles across the free throw line, now pulls it back out. Off the left wing, gonna get a reach-in foul on number 14. That's 2 on Sosa now. Wow, Marcus, that didn't look like much contact there.
No, it didn't.
Whew.
I don't know if they're trying to settle the game down or what,
But
but
they must be, because that didn't look like much of anything.
no, it didn't.
Carter with the inbounds. Slaughter with it, picked up by Ortiz. Slaughter back in the circle to Lee. Lee in between the rings. Picked up by Sandoval. Off to Ruffin. Way too far outside for Ruffin. Kicks it back to Carter. Carter with Sosa on her. Down underneath, a good job. Wow, and Slaughter just took her eye off of it. Looking for the defender, Sandoval, to come over, and just could not maintain it, as Mancha will bring the ball in. Ortiz with it, now back cross court to Sosa. Sosa will walk it across the timeline, picked up by Carter. A little bit more deliberate in running their offense to start the second half. Down low, kicks it back out to Sandoval. Sandoval for 3, gets it to go. 3 points in the ball game now for Sandoval, as Dixon will cross court it to Slaughter. Slaughter on the left wing, long 3. She gets it to go. A good answer by the Panthers, and Destiny Slaughter give the assist to Dixon. Ortiz with it, picked up by Carter. Now cross court to Sosa. Sosa drives in, kicks it over to Sandoval. Sandoval can't get it to fall. Mancha with the rebound. She's gonna be fouled.
Carter.
25 for the foul. That's Carter's second foul. That'll send Mancha to the free throw line for 2. First free throw up and good. Two dribbles, settles at the waist, free throw up, and it's good. 31-23. Dixon with it, drives all the way in, spinner in the lane. No good. We're going to get a foul on either Ortiz or Rodriguez. And that's going to be on Ortiz. That's a second foul on Ortiz, as Dixon will go to the free throw line for two. Couple dribbles, settles. Another dribble, free throw up, and that's off the front end of the part of the rim. No good. Second free throw, up and no good. Sandoval with the rebound to Ortiz. Ortiz will walk it across the timeline, picked up by Carter. Top of the circle to Rodriguez. Rodriguez driving all the way down, going to be off of her foot. That's going to be Medina Valley's ball. As Carter got a hand in on that one, Marcus, he just knocked that ball away and it went off of Rodriguez's foot. As Carter will cross the timeline, picked up by Sosa. A little weave done out front to Slaughter. Slaughter looking underneath, now to the left wing. Now back up top to Carter, now down underneath to Lee. Lee gets it blocked by Rodriguez. Sandoval with the rebound. Picked up across the timeline by Lee. Sandoval with the pound, now to dribble, now to Ortiz, stolen by Slaughter. Slaughter loses the ball, now it's picked up by Ortiz. You're going to get a reaching foul on Slaughter. That's two on Destiny. Two fouls apiece here with 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter. 31-23. As Sosa will walk it across the timeline, picked up by Carter. Left wing to Sandoval. Sandoval down low to Rodriguez. Rodriguez cannot get it to fall, but it's going to get a foul on Ruffin. That's 3 fouls on Torrey Ruffin, if my book is correct. Going to shoot 2. And another point blank shot. Rodriguez could not get it to fall. Free throw up and no good.
She's struggling at that line tonight.
Absolutely. She's missed 7 of them now, and that's the difference in the ball game is 8 points. Free throw up and good. As Dixon will cross the timeline, picked up by Mancha, double teamed by Ortiz, cross court to Slaughter. Slaughter now in the lane to Carter. Carter kicks it out to Ruffin. Ruffin drives in a wild shot, ill-advised shot, and it's fought for and picked up by Sandoval with the rebound. That's not Ruffin's fortois there, but it's stolen away by Dixon. Cross back door steal off all the way in, and that's 2 points for Mancha. Closest that Harlandale's been in a long time, Marcus. 5 points off to Slaughter. Ortiz with it, Slaughter driving in. A wild contested shot, no good. Ortiz comes away with it. Trying to go coast to coast, is going to get oh wow, it sure looked like Ruffin cut right in front of Ortiz, and the Harlandale fans don't like that at all. That could have very easily been a foul, as it looked like Ortiz was going to have a breakaway. As Slaughter will come out of the game, win back in for the Panthers. Down under low to Sandoval. She backs in, cannot get it to fall. Lee with the backside rebound. Dixon with it, hurries across the timeline, picked up by Mancha. Underneath to Ruffin. Good job by Ruffin. Good job by Dixon with the assist. As Ortiz brings it across the timeline, picked up by J.J. Wynn. A little runner, no good off the rim. Rebound by Wynn. Double team, kick to Carter. Carter up top, wild shot. It's going to be off of Medina Valley. Good defense down low by Mancha.
That it was. Harlandale with the urgency now, wanting to get back into this game.
33-26. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Sosa with it, now off to the wing to Mancha. Mancha down on the left corner. A long three from Sandoval off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, and Carter comes up with it. Carter driving all the way in, now backs it back out on the left wing. Sandoval with the pressure. Now to win, now it's off win to Dixon. Dixon with it, gonna be picked up by Sosa and Ortiz. Long pass underneath, ill-advised for Dixon, and she realized it after the fact. Coach Montgomery telling her you had J.J. Wynn out front wide open. As Sosa will dribble across the timeline, picked up by Carter. Screen set, now hands it off to Sandoval. Sandoval with it, top of the circle, drives in, little spinner in the lane, no good. Wow, great move by Sandoval, but Marcus, they cannot get nothing to fall underneath her or Rodriguez.
Anything under the basket, they just can't get it to fall.
A great spin move, but
Yes.
could not get it. As Dixon will cross the timeline, picked up by Mancha in between the circles. Looking to double team is Ortiz and Mancha. Now up to Carter. Carter underneath to Win. Win with the runner, no good.
Too
Ruffin
hard.
with the rebound. They're going to get a foul. As Ruffin will shoot two. Wow, did they say number 5?
I believe so.
Wow, that's Ortiz's third foul. She's got to be careful.
Thought that was on 24 at first.
I thought it was on Rodriguez, but it's not. Or Sandoval, excuse me, 24, as Ruffin gets the free throw to fall. 3 points in the quarter for Ruffin. Free throw up and off the heel, no good. Rebound underneath for Rodriguez. Rodriguez hands it off to Ortiz. She'll cross the timeline, picked up by Wynn. Off the left wing. Screen set up top for Rodriguez. In between the circles, top of the key. Ortiz drives in, little runner in the lane, gets it to fall, good. First points of the quarter for Ortiz as Dixon hurries across the timeline. Under 2 minutes left to go, picked up by Mancha. Now to Ruffin at the free throw line. Now backs it back out. A long shot. That's not her shot. As backside rebound for Sandoval. It's way too far out for Ruffin. She needs to work back in. Little runner. It's a loose ball. It's off for the win. Picked up by Carter. Harlandale with no subbing here in the quarter. They look like they're out of gas. A long three by Dixon. No good. Backside rebound by Ruffin. Ruffin kicks it out to Carter for a three. No good. Long rebound by Lee. Lee with it to Carter. Carter on the top of the circle to Ortiz. She can't get it to fall. 4 shots there for the Panthers, and they could not get it to fall. As Sosa be hassled in the backcourt by Dixon. Going to get a timeout for Harlandale with 1:07 left. We're going to keep it right here. 30-second timeout. And you got a 6-point lead. They cut it to 5 at one time. 6-point lead from that 10 points. And
Harlandale's
really,
back
Marcus, they're getting back in it, but it could be a tale of 2 ball games if Harlandale would be able to make the point-blank shots underneath.
That
they have
and
missed
at
a
the line,
bunch,
yes.
and at the free throw
Yes.
line. And the Panthers are making their free throws. And that time, though, they had 4 looks at it and could not get the ball to fall.
It just would not fall
Just
for some
could
reason.
not get it to fall. And decent looks at it.
Yes.
The one shot, ill-advised shot, was a little bit too far out for Ruffin on that one. You know, outside 10 feet, that's not her spot.
Kind of looked like the ball slipped by the way her hands went up, like she overpowered the ball and it just slipped out of her hands.
So just over a minute left to go, 6-point ball game. Sosa will inbounds to Sandoval. Sandoval picked up by Lee, top of the circle. Screen set by Rodriguez. Sandoval all the way in. Going to get a body foul on Lee. Sandoval will go to the line for 2. That's a 3rd foul on Lee, if my
23.
book's correct.
Yes. Misty is saying 3.
So first free throw coming for Sandoval. It's up and it's good. 5 points. That's the closest that they've been in this ball game. As Rios will check into the ball game. Good job by the Harlandale coach getting Ortiz out of there with 3 fouls. No need to get a foul with a minute left to go as Rios will bring the ball in. 5 points now for Sandoval in the quarter as Carter will cross the timeline. inside, a minute left to go. She's picked up by Sosa. Carter with it. Jumper off the heel, no good. Rebound by Sandoval. Sandoval picked up by Carter. Sandoval driving all the way in on Ruffin. Can't get it to fall. Rebound. It's off the line. Panthers will maintain the ball.
Sandoval trying to get her own rebound there and just out of her fingertips.
Ruffin with a big hand in her face there, not allowing her to finish at the rim. As Dixon will cross the timeline, picked up by Sosa.
To win. Ooh.
Underneath to win.
Where's their foul?
And Win will go for a pair, and that's going to be on 24, I believe. Sandoval, that's only her second.
Well, they missed the first one when they threw it to her. They flat out held her right hand down.
Oh, absolutely.
And then they got it on her shot.
Free throw by Win, up and off the heel, no good. Back of the rim. Now the Panthers turning a little bit cold from that charity stripe. 34-30. Second free throw coming for Win. No good. Rebound by Rios.
Missed opportunity there.
Yes, Rios crossing the timeline. Picked up by Win, all the way underneath. Wild shot, no good. As Carter's hassling in the background by Mancha. Dixon with it now. She drives to the left wing, kicks it underneath to Ruffin. Ruffin with a point-blank shot, can't get it to fall.
7 seconds.
7 seconds left as Sandoval crosses the timeline. A wild shot, can't get it to fall. A lot of contact, but no foul. Much to the chagrin of the Harlandale fans.
Yes.
And we go to the fourth quarter. Medina Valley 34, Harlandale 30. Panther basketball will continue in just a moment.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks. Plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash. And $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to Panther basketball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. Scoring in the quarter, 3 by Slaughter, 3 by Ruffin. For the visitors, Ortiz with 2, Mancha with 4, Sandoval with 5, Rodriguez with 1. Panthers were outscored 12-6. Harlandale will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Sandoval crosses the timeline, picked up by Lee. Kicks it back out to Ortiz. Ortiz with a long 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound by Carter. Out front to Win. Win in between the circles off the right wing to Carter. Underneath, Win with the jumper, no good. Rebound fought for by Rodriguez. Now off to Sandoval, now to Ortiz. Ortiz with it, picked up in between the circles. A long 3 from Sosa, good! Oh boy, here we go.
1 point game.
1 point ball game. 34-33 as Dixon will cross the timeline, picked up by Mancha. Off the wing, a long 3 off the corner, no good. Rebound backside by Rodriguez. Sosa with it, gives it off to Ortiz. Harlandale looking for their first lead in the ball game tonight, Marcus, in the fourth quarter here. Picked up by Win, screen set by Rodriguez. Ortiz with it, guarded tightly by Win in between the circles. Top of the key to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over for a 3-pointer. In and out, no good. Backside rebound by Ruffin. Ruffin hands it off to Carter. Almost hit the timeline, but Dixon comes away with it. All the way in, a wild runner in the lane, no good. And Slaughter will come into the ball game now for Win. And that time, Dixon tried to force that. She needed to back that out. She went into double team and threw up a wild shot. Panthers just need to relax and settle down.
Yes. Because Win was open over there. Should have just stopped it.
Absolutely.
Stopped and passed.
So Ortiz with it. Slaughter picks her up 3-quarter court. Now off to the right wing. Drives it in. Backs it back out, top of the circle. Long three from Sandoval, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Mancha. Mancha picked up by Slaughter. Bounce pass. It's going to be off of Dixon. Harlandale with the ball right in front of their own bench. As now Sosa will bring the ball in. Guarded by Carter. Up top to Mancha. Panthers backed up in a 1-2-1 zone. Rebound, fought for, runner, no good. Jump ball, it's going to be Medina Valley's ball. Rodriguez with another shot underneath, could not get it to fall. Good defense underneath by the Panthers. Carter with it now, picked up by Sosa. In between the circles, Ruffin with it, looking for it at top of the key. Off to Dixon in between the rings. Screen set up top by Ruffin, a long three, good! What a shot by Trinity Dixon, a long three. Panthers up by 4 once again. Off to Mancha. Mancha with it off to Sandoval. Sandoval underneath, tipped away by Ruffin. Come away with it by Slaughter. Slaughter with it across the timeline, slowing the ball down. Now inside to Dixon, they're gonna get it for a travel. Took a step before she put the ball on the court. Up. They're escorting the fan out. We hate to see that.
Yes, getting chippy over there, and I think the refs had her removed.
So Sandoval with it, picked up by Lee. Stolen by Dixon.
2 in a row.
Dixon with it all the way in. Runner off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Sosa with it, now Slaughter off the rim. Sosa with it. 2 Panthers, on the ground. Let's see, it's going to be got a timeout call by the Panthers. Montgomery.
Yep, 30 seconds.
30 seconds, we'll keep it here.
Yep. Fans are getting into it. Harlandale's getting back into it. We've got an exciting one here.
We do.
5:14 left to play here in the fourth.
And it's 37-34. It was a 1-point lead, and Dixon with a big three to extend that lead back to 4. Harlandale, Marcus had 3 chances to take the lead for the first time tonight and could not get it to fall. And they're kind of good looks. The factor is when they're getting the ball underneath, Ruffin is not blocking it, but she's getting a hand in their face, making it more difficult for Sandoval and Rodriguez underneath.
Not letting them get uncontested shots.
Absolutely, at least getting the hand up there. So I think it'll be the Panthers' ball on the sideline here in front of their own bench.
And Dixon with 2 key steals there the past 2 plays, and so she's defensively is stepping up. Argo fans really getting into it.
Oh, absolutely. Carter will bring the ball inbounds. A weave out front. Underneath it, it's stolen away. As Mancha comes out with it. Top of the circle, drives it in. It's going to be knocked away, stolen by Carter. Carter wanted to drive in all the way. Spinner off to Ruffin. Off to Dixon now underneath. Dixon on the right wing, picked up by Sosa. Now double teamed by Mancha. Now to Carter. Carter backside to Lee. Lee with the shot underneath. Great assist by Carter, finding the open Panther.
4:30.
Off the top to Sandoval. Sandoval picked up by Lee. Off to Ortiz. Ortiz with a long three. No good off the rim. Fought for. Ruffin with the rebound and throws it away.
Trying to get the ball out to the outside to Dixon. Just couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, just a little bit under control on that rebound.
Yeah, she was falling to the ground, and before she could fall, she wanted to get out of her hands.
So Sosa will bring the ball in right in front of the Harlandale crowd. Rodriguez backing Ruffin in. Going to get a foul on Ruffin. That is her 4th foul.
Yes, that is 4th.
And Rodriguez will go to the free throw line. Gets that one to fall. 39-35. Panthers with a 5-point lead. 4:24 left to go in the ball game. Free throw up and good.
She's found her stride.
39-35. Dixon with it, picked up by Mancha. Mancha down low to Ruffin, going to get a foul on Rodriguez. Good job of give and go there. No doubt at all that was Rodriguez. That is her third foul.
Remnants of Hackashack there because she whacked at her.
Absolutely. First free throw by Ruffin up and no good. Ruffin with 5 points in the ball game. Second free throw up and it's good. 40-35. 4:10 left to go as Sosa will bring it across the timeline, picked up by Carter. High screen set by Rodriguez, kicks to the wing. Now back to Ortiz. Ortiz picked up by Slaughter. Screen set up top in between the rings. Ortiz for three, gets it to go. Big three by Ortiz. And a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it right here. Wow, Marcus, this has turned out to be an exciting ball game.
It's going both ways.
40-38. And it may come down to who is able to make the free throws, and right now they've both been kind of cold. But just recently it was a good job by Rodriguez as she has struggled all night from the free throw line. Gets two big ones to fall, and then a three-pointer by Ortiz. A little 5-0 run here for Harlandale. Cut this lead to 2 points, 40-38.
Yep.
Now both sides going at it. You gotta love it. Some excitement here in the Panther gym.
It's middle school basketball recognition tonight, and we have the middle schoolers over there.
And they're being heard.
Yes, they are.
The middle schoolers are doing their job, trying to bring these Panthers home. As Dixon will walk it across the timeline as Mancha waits to pick her up in between the circles. Dixon eyeing out the offense, back underneath to Lee. Runner in the lane, no good, but you're going to get number 24 with a foul. Good cross-court pass there by Dixon. Found the cutter Lee to the basket. 2 free throws coming, 3:42 left to go. Free throw up and good. 3 points in the quarter for Lee. Another free throw off the front end, no good. Picked up by Sandoval. She crosses the timeline. Almost backcourt, but no. As Sosa with it in between the circles, picked up by Carter. Screen set by Rodriguez, now off to the wing. Now back out to Ortiz. Ortiz with Slaughter all over. A runner in the lane, no good. Rebound fought for by Rodriguez. Can't control it, now gets it back. Point blank shot, no good. Ruffin with the rebound underneath. It's going to be knocked away by Harlandale. Medina Valley will maintain possession. Another good look underneath by Rodriguez, but could not get it to fall. 41-38. Going to be just inside 3 minutes left to go as Dixon with the underneath the Ruffin with a spinner in the lane. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Sandoval. Sandoval picked up by Lee as she crosses the timeline. Behind the backs pass all the way in. Wow, that's got to be traveling or a jump ball. As Lee had that ball, it's going to be Harlandale's ball underneath. Good defense by the Panthers. As Sosa will bring the ball in underneath Harlandale's basket. Off to Sandoval, little spinner in the lane, good for Sandoval.
1 point game.
41-40. Dixon with it, double team, off to Slaughter on the right wing. Slaughter all the way in, a wild runner, no good, rebounded by Rodriguez. And I don't think that's the shot Coach Montgomery wanted there for the Panthers.
No, she had Carter just
Ortiz with it, a long three, good, oh, the first lead. 43-41. Dixon with it, a long three, no good, rebound by Sosa. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. Off to Sandoval. Now to Sosa. Running a little time off the clock now as Ortiz with it. Drives underneath. Little runner in the lane. In and out. No good. Ortiz with it. Brings it back out wisely. They're going to have a timeout. Or no, what? Yeah. Full timeout. We're going to take one commercial. Panther basketball will continue in just a moment.
Right now at Chevrolet's 3-time Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet. Get $15,000 off MSRP and 1.9% financing on new Silverado 1500 trucks. Plus $2,250 in trade assistance cash. And $7,000 off MSRP on new Blazers. Lease a new Equinox for $299 with 0 down or buy for $23,999. Get 2.1% financing on all new Traverses. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to Panther basketball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. We got a good one here as Harlandale's taking their first lead of the ball game.
First lead, 2-point lead now.
43-41 with 2:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Marcus, it's come down to those last couple of shots. Some ill-advised shots for the Panthers, just running up and throwing the ball up. Need to work that defense. They've been doing a good job weaving in and out, getting the assist. That time, the last two plays, try to do it on their own and turn the ball over.
A sense of urgency that's really not there if they would just calm, get the ball and run a play instead of trying to force something.
Exactly. Ortiz will bring the ball in under Harlandale's own basket. Out front to Rodriguez. Rodriguez down low to Sandoval. Yes. Sandoval will be fouled by Ruffin. And if I'm correct, that's her 5th foul. Let's see. As that'll send Sandoval to the line. 4-2. First free throw up and no good. And win into the ball game for Slaughter. So I have the fouls wrong. I thought that was 5 on Ruffin. It's only 4. Another free throw coming for Sandoval. Up and good. Still a 1-possession game with 2 minutes left to go. Dixon with it. Almost carries it, but kicks it out to Carter. Picked up by Sosa in between the circles. Carter looking for some help up top, picked up by Ortiz. Now out to Dixon. A wild pass underneath, and that's stolen by Sandoval. Sandoval across the timeline. Looking for some help. Going to get a reach-in foul on number 22 or 23. Yeah. I didn't see what she's...
22.
22. That's on J.J. Wynn. That's her second foul. Just 3 fouls now for the Panthers, 2 for Harlandale here in the fourth quarter. Sosa with the inbounds pass, guarded by Carter. Sandoval with it. Screen set up top by Rodriguez. Now over to Ortiz. Ortiz hounded up front. It's going to be a foul on Slaughter. That's 4 fouls. Free throws from now on. Now they're saying 2 shots. They had the fouls wrong. It's now 5. So now Ortiz will go to the line for 2 as they changed that rule this year. There's no 1-and-1 anymore. There's 5 fouls in each quarter now instead of 7 in each half. And after the 5 fouls, it's an automatic 2 shots. Ortiz looking to increase, make it a 2-possession game here. First free throw up and no good. Still a 3-point game. Lee comes into the game, Slaughter out. Big free throw coming here for Harlandale. Free throw up and good. 7 points in the quarter for Ortiz as Carter will be picked up by Sosa. Little weave done out front to Dixon. Dixon picked up by Mancha way outside the arc. Now to Wynn. Wynn with a kicker to Ruffin. Ruffin with a runner in the lane. That's not her shot. Backside rebound by Ortiz. Ortiz looking to run some time off the clock. Dribbling in between the circles. Now it's a reach-in foul on Carter, and it'll be 2 free throws. The Panthers have no choice but to put Harlandale on the free throw. Now let's see how Ortiz, she made 1 of 2 her previous meeting. 2-possession game. Even if she makes 2, free throws here, it'll still be a 2-possession game. Free throw up and no good. Panthers still hanging around.
Yep.
Ortiz with a long look at it, deep breath. 4 dribble, spins the ball, a free throw up and rattles in. 2-possession game. Timeout call by Coach Montgomery. And we're gonna keep it here, Marcus. And right now the Panthers need to make a shot here. You don't absolutely need a 3-pointer, but you got it. Almost a minute left. You don't have to rush it, but it's imperative every possession Panthers need some points.
That they do.
You know,
Don't rush it. Make smart decisions. Look for the open shot. Montgomery, right now, she's coming up with a play for the girls to run.
yep, Coach Montgomery drawing up a play here. Both sides really wild. And I tell you what, Marcus, the
Middle school?
middle school,
Yep.
they're making noise. They're trying to get these Panthers to pull this game through. It's not because they're not cheering for these Panthers tonight.
No, they're shaking the seats over here.
They were making a lot of noise when Ortiz was at the free throw line. So the middle school trying to bring these Panthers home here. Be a very, very big victory here over one of the division leaders, as Harlandale and McCullum were tied up top at 10-1. Harlandale took their first lead of the ball game with 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Wynn will trigger the inbounds for the Panthers. Wynn, Lee, Dixon, Carter, and Ruffin. Dixon picked up double team, drives it in out of control. Ruffin with it, it's fought for. Sandoval comes out with it. Panthers need a foul here as Ortiz dribbling with it. She's just going to hold on. And wow, Marcus, another wild shot underneath. Panthers are just not running their offense here in the last 2 minutes. Harlandale's pressure defense is starting to get to the Panthers here late in the fourth quarter.
That it is.
As Ortiz will go to the line for 2. Free throw up and good. 9 points in the quarter for Ortiz. Looking for her 10th. This could make it a 3-possession ball game here. And it's up and good. 10 points in the quarter. 48-41. Carter with it, drives all the way in. Contested, Rodriguez with a hand in the face. Now to Ruffin, Ruffin off to Lee. Lee with a back pass, backside rebound and a shot. And a quick timeout called by Coach Montgomery. That's 5 points for Lee. We'll keep it right here, 48-43. It would be nice if you could get a 10-second call here, but you really don't have 10 seconds to waste here. You almost need a steal here. You need some kind of steal here for the Panthers. Saying 2 timeouts left for Harlandale, 1 for Medina Valley, a full and a 30 for Harlandale and a 30-second for Medina Valley. This was a full timeout, but we kept it here. Wow, what a game. Marcus, the Panthers led the game until 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. And since Harlandale has gotten the lead, they have not relinquished it.
No, they have not.
Panthers looking to pull this game out. This would be a very, very, very big win for the Panthers.
It was there for the taking. I think the Panthers kind of got complacent there for a second, and then Harlandale just jumped at the opportunity and haven't looked back.
So Sosa will bring the ball in. Nobody guarding the inbounds pass. A little bit of weave gets it to Ortiz. Ortiz fouled right away by Slaughter. Ortiz with the hot hand this quarter for Harlandale. 10 points. 3 by Sosa, 3 by Sandoval, 2 by Rodriguez. Still, Marcus, no bench points for Harlandale.
Oh, wow.
But for the Panthers, only 3, and that's 3 from J.J. Wynn.
Right.
Ortiz with the free throw, up and gets it to roll in. 11 points in the quarter. As Ruffin comes into the game, Wynn checks out. 2-possession game still. This could make it a 3-possession game. Free throw up and good. 12 points now in the quarter. Panthers running out of time as Dixon crosses the timeline. A long three, no good. Rebound for underneath. Going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow looks like it'll belong to Medina Valley. But 20 seconds left to go. Carter with it, off to Dixon. Dixon with it, picked up by Ortiz. It's going to be Medina Valley's ball. Good defense out front. Carter waiting for the inbounds. Looking underneath. Wild pass. Slaughter cutting to the rim, but the pass is high. And Marcus, that might have been the end there for the Panthers. They needed to convert there.
Just outside the reach of...
As Sosa will bring the ball in. Just 17 seconds left. The Panthers trailing by 7. Gets it to Sandoval. Sandoval fouled quickly by Lee. Sandoval will go to the line for 2.
I believe she has a hot hand this half at the free throw line.
And that's going to be 5 on Lee. As Wynn will check back into the ball game. Lee must have had one of those fouls that I thought Ruffin got called for, because I only had her with 3 going into that. Sandoval with the free throw, up and good.
Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one.
51-43. Sandoval up and good. 5 points in the quarter. As Carter will bring it, picked up by Sosa. Some soft defense as it's double teamed by Sandoval. Now up to Wynn. Wynn drives in. And an ill-advised foul there by Rodriguez with 6 seconds left, but it's almost immaterial. As Wynn will go to the line for 2, and that's the 5th foul on Sandoval. As Villalobos comes back into the ball game. Sandoval will finish tonight with 10 points. Wynn with the free throw, up and good. Eight-point ball game, just 6 seconds left. Free throw up and good. Inbounds pass to Ortiz. Ortiz with it. Off to Sosa. Sosa will just hold it and run out the clock. And that's a final. 52-45 is your final. Marcus, it was a gallant effort by the Panthers. They led 3.5 quarters and just could not hold on, as Harlandale showed you why they were on the top of this district. We'll be back with final thoughts when Panthers basketball continues in just a moment.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Welcome back to Panther Basketball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. Panthers lose a tough one here tonight, 52-45 for the visiting Harlandale Indians. Leading scorer was Marissa Ortiz with 21, Casillas Sandoval with 10, Maddie Rodriguez with 8, Camila Sosa with 5, and Sadie Mancha with 6. For your Medina Valley Panthers, 15 for Trinity Dixon, 3 for Destiny Slaughter, 7 for Janeza Lee, 4 for Kyla Carter, 6 for Tori Ruffin, and 5 off the bench. The only bench points for both teams tonight. And Tanya's Travel by Design player of the game is Trinity Dixon, as she shot the Panthers into this ball game, Marcus. Unfortunately for the Panthers, they didn't have enough to hold on the rally by the Harlandale Indians tonight.
That fourth period, Harlandale came on too strong. As they're coming back, it just seems like Medina Valley got a little flustered. They weren't able to set up the plays like they should have, and like we said, there are a couple of ill-advised shots and wild shots, and they're right back in this one.
Yeah, and you know, that's a kind of telltale of the ball game. It was more of a composed Harlandale team, and to give the Medina Valley Panthers credit, Marcus, this is a young team.
It is.
A very, very young team. Coach Montgomery has done a great job. The Panthers came in on a 3-game winning streak. We're very easily looking at a 4-game winning streak against one of the division or the district leaders, but just could not pull it out. And therefore, the final score, Medina Valley loses 52-45. Medina Valley falls to 4-8 in district play. Harlandale moves to 11-1. Panthers desperately need to win out, or their playoff hopes
Are dashed.
could be dashed.
Yep.
So, want to thank our sponsors, because without them, this broadcast will not be possible. For Marcus Fuentes, Ryla John, I'm Maury Stein saying good night and God bless.